Welcome Math 1414 students. My name is Robert DiGiovanni and I will be the instructor for this course. This video is intended just to give you kind of a preview of what to expect in the class. I am requiring that you watch this entire video so that you're aware of all of the requirements and don't have to spend time during class going over this stuff. So first of all, I'm going to assume you're somewhat familiar with Northwest Vista's website. I need you to go and log into your ACES account. If you don't know your username, you can go here. If you don't know your password, you can go here. So go ahead and put in your information. And from the next screen, click on the tab My Courses, and then make sure you're looking at Spring 2015 and scroll down until you get to our class. Now, our class is Math 1414, Section 37, and click on that. And it should bring you to this Canvas page. Canvas is the name of the system that we use here for our management, course management. Most of your courses should be using this. In fact, you can look at your courses here and click on it. You should have something that your professor has put up here for you. So before I get into this, let me first show you a couple things about the inbox. All email that I send to you, all email that you send to me needs to be done as follows. You click on your inbox. As you can see, I have 2 unread emails. On the left side of the screen, it shows my emails. If there's a dot next to it there, that means I have not checked the email. You can see here that with this particular student, I have 15 emails back and forth. With this student, I only have 1. So this is where you'll go. If I send you something, it should appear over here. Now, if you want to send me something, you click on this to compose a new message. Select the course, which again was the 1414-37. And then you go over here to this little icon, and you can email me or other people in the class, but I'm assuming you'd want to email me. Then you type in the subject, check this box, type in what you want to send me. You can put an attachment in here. You can also make a webcam video if you're interested, and then send it. So this is our official means of communication in this course. Do not send me emails through your Yahoo account or Gmail account or anything like that, because most of the time it gets filtered and I will never get it. So the next thing I want to show you is some settings. Even though our communication is done through here, you can also add additional email addresses or even a cell phone number. And that way, if something happens within our course, if something changes, you can get an alert sent to your outside email or your phone to let you know something's happened in here. So go ahead and just, go through that if you're interested. It's not required, but you can do it if you'd like. And then go to this notifications and then set up how you want to be notified. So the way I have things set up is, let's say, for example, a file is added to the course. So I go in there and I post a new review for a test or something. Do you want to know about that? Well, right now it's set to send an email to the alamo.edu account right away. Let's say I was a student, I wanted that to also go to my Yahoo account, I could get that there. Or I could say, you know what, at the end of each day, send me a text summary of what's happened. Now, I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to take that off. But you could do that, and you could do it for all the different types of activities that could occur within a course. Now, the one drawback is that this is a global setting, so if you're taking multiple courses, these settings will apply to all courses. So that's it with that. Let me go ahead and go back into the class here. What I'd like to do here is show you what it's going to look like from your view as a student. So I'm going to be switching over to a student view here. By the way, this course should be available to you. You should be able to get in here by the 13th of January, so you can start, fiddling around here, seeing where things are. So this is the main page for our course. I'm going to go through these things. The orientation video, that's what you're watching right now, but if you need to go back and watch it again, you can find it there. That'll take you to a link out to YouTube. And then this is the syllabus. So let's bring this up and let's go through this. This is my contract with you. I will try and stick to this. If I make any changes, I'll let you know, and then I'll make changes in here. This is a 4-hour credit course. It's Math 1414. This is college algebra for people who are going to go on and take pre-cal. Here's contact information for the math department. You probably don't need that, but it's there. And then here's my contact information. Again, here's my email address, but Like I said earlier, if you want to email me, I showed you how to do that already. If for some reason the system goes down, Canvas goes down, you could try and send me an email through your Hotmail, and this is where you'd send it. My office is located in Juniper Hall, room 1110. This is my cell phone number. You can send me a text if you'd like. Just make sure you include your name, what class you're in, and then what you need. You can ask questions like, hey, or you can say like, hey, I'm going to be late to class today, or you can say something like, hey, I'm having trouble with the homework that you assigned today, number 5, or something like that. Just be as specific as possible because I have a lot of different students from different classes, so the more information you give me, the easier it will be for me to help you. Just also remember that texting, although it's convenient, it's not the official way of communicating. If you want to make it official, you have to send me an email through Canvas. Now, I am available for help. That means to help you during my open office hours. These are the days and times that I plan on being in my office. You can come by and get help. I have desks out in front of my office which you can sit at and do your homework, and if you have a question, you can ask me. I encourage you to maybe get a couple of students in the class that you come together, work, and ask each other questions, help each other out, and then when you run into a real big issue, ask me. So I'm there Monday through Thursday, 10 to 11. I'm there Monday and Wednesday from 1 to 3, Friday 10 to 12, and then you can also schedule an appointment with me. I will say that on this Friday, sometimes things happen where I have a meeting and I will have to cancel office hours, just so you know. But I'll let you know if that happens. Here's the materials you need for the course. You need to get your hands on that as soon as possible. Prerequisites, objectives, outcomes, I can let you read all that. Let's get down to the grade. Standard grading scale. You'll have quizzes. These quizzes will take place in different, there are different formats for the quizzes. Sometimes I give you an in-class quiz where you have to work by yourself. Sometimes I'll let it be an open book, open note, open homework. Sometimes I'll give you group quizzes. Sometimes it'll be a take-home quiz. Just depends. But just be prepared at any point in time to get a quiz. Also, I could also take attendance, and if you're there, you get 100. If you're not, you get 0. So that's kind of my prerogative. That's 15% of your grade. You have 3 exams. They're all equally weighted, 20% each, and then you have a final exam, which is 25% of your grade. Course policies, attendance. If you exceed 4 absences, then you may be withdrawn from the course, or I may give you a failing grade. So just be aware of that. So what you should expect. I use a lot of technology in this classroom. Every class lecture that I give will be recorded and posted on YouTube. I will also post all the notes that I write down, and those will be available to you in a PDF format that you can print out. I'll talk about this, and you'll kind of get it once you get to class and see how things go. But here's an example of one of my lectures. I recorded this. Let me mute this here. This is a recording. So what I do is I go into class, I write on a tablet, I project it onto a screen, and everything I'm writing down, everything I'm saying is being recorded. And then later on that day, you should be able to go onto YouTube and watch the video. So let me unmute it so you can kind of get an idea of what the audio sounds like. Would look like. And I'm not going to write ultraviolet minus voodoo anymore. What would ultraviolet be? This is a calculus negative x squared. So don't worry about what's up here. But gives you an idea of how I use colors and arrows and things like that. And then that'll all be available for you to watch, or like I said, everything I write down will be available in a printable format later on. Okay, so let me see if I can go back to the syllabus here. Yes. Okay, so electronic devices. I didn't put up here with the materials. You need a scientific calculator. Do not need a graphing calculator. You need a scientific one. I'll add that in there later. I forgot to put that in there. But you need a scientific calculator for this class. So you need to be able to do logs, exponentials, things like that. So make sure you get your hands on something. Graphing calculator is fine, but not required. I do encourage you, if you want, you can bring a laptop, tablet. If you write on a tablet and just take your notes, that's fine with me. Just make sure any electronic device you use in class is for the purpose of the course and not, updating your Facebook status or something like that. If you're using an electronic device in a way that I don't see as being relevant to the course, I can deduct you 10% penalty on your next exam, ask you to leave and record an absence for the day. So I have kind of a zero tolerance policy when it comes to electronic devices. Same thing with sleeping and being disruptive, either one of those, penalty on your next exam. If you cheat in this class on anything, no matter whether it's a quiz or a test, doesn't matter, you can be given a failing grade in the course, and that's usually what I will do. Tutoring, there is tutoring available to you in Juniper Hall, room 316. You can contact them or go to that website to see what their hours are. The rest of this is stuff I'll let you read through yourself. Here's the schedule. I'm going to show you a much better format of the schedule. This is really ugly, but I have to have the schedule in here. So there it is. And the rest I'll let you read on your own. Okay, so that is the syllabus. Now let me show you the schedule in a much better form. Just click that. It'll download to your computer. You can open it up, and you can print this out. Now, this is 2 pages, but it shows kind of a day-by-day, blow-by-blow, how things are going to happen. We're going to start out. Our course is a Tuesday-Thursday course. Did I have that in there? Let me check something real quick on that syllabus. Did I put when we met? I didn't put our class meeting times. Not good. Well, we meet Tuesday. I'll add it in here again. We have meeting times Tuesday, Thursday. We're meeting from, let's see, 11 to 12:40, and we're going to be in MLH 120. So I'll add that to the syllabus. Let me get this back up here. So on Tuesday, we're going to be actually spending a lot of time getting to know each other and doing some activities to try and figure out, form some groups to try and get some study groups that you can get with students outside of class on. And then really this review is stuff that you're going to have the homework assignment, but I'm probably not going to cover a whole lot of it. I'm going to assume you kind of know this and just see how you do with it. Same with Thursday. We're going to spend a lot of time just getting to know each other, doing some group activities. And then Friday, you have an assignment that's due. It's a syllabus confirmation quiz. I'll show that to you in a moment. This is done online. You don't have to come to class on Friday, but just be aware that that is a deadline. And then on Tuesday, we start with new material, and this is where I'll start really lecturing a lot. Now, if we find that we're done up here in the first week and we want to get started, we can go ahead and get started on 1.4 early. Then you can kind of see how things go here. You have your first exam, and then you have spring break. Come back from spring break, you got another exam, and then we go through. We have the third exam, and then have your final. So that's the layout of the course. Let's see, what else? The lecture videos. So like I said, I'm going to record all my lectures and put them on YouTube. This is where you'll click. It'll take you here. Right now there's no videos here, but they'll start appearing here, and they'll be in chronological order. So, and then files. So what I'll do is I said I would post the notes for the class. So everything I write down will be here. I don't have anything in here right now, but you click there. There's nothing in this folder. That's where they'll be. And then the schedule, which I showed you already, is here also if you want to get to it. So that is the files. And then remember I said that you have on Friday a quiz you have to take. Well, this is the quiz. Let me show it to you real quick. And take the quiz. And it just says, I understand the requirements of the course. I understand that I have to attempt all homework. I understand that I need to commit at least 6 hours per week outside of class to study. I know my instructor's contact information, so I know how to get help. I confirm it, or I have no idea what's going on. So you have to take that just so I know that you have that you're aware of what's going on. So you can never come back and tell me, hey, wait, no, I had no idea. I'll just turn to this and say, you said you did. All right, so discussions. We have a discussion board here. It's a public forum, so everyone in the class can see this. You can just go here, and then you can start putting stuff in here. Let me see here. Just start typing in something. I need help on something, blah, 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 and then other students can reply, and I can reply, and we can help each other out. There's an equation editor in here where you can add mathematical symbols. This usually takes a few seconds to load. There we go. And then you can also, let me see, I thought you could put videos in here. No, I guess not. Okay, so you'd post something there if you wanted to. Your grades, click on grades, it'll show your grades for the semester. I have some spaces here. Here's your exams. And I've got some quizzes. I'm assuming you're going to have quizzes. You may have more than 6, but I just put 6 in there for now. That's the weighted average right there. Attendance is nothing. Okay, homework is nothing in the class, but you're required to do it in order to succeed. That's just assumed. People is how you can see your classmates. I think you can click on your classmate and you can get a link to their email, send them a message. Make sure you just keep this all legitimate. Everything's got to be in relation to the course. Don't be sending someone like, hey, you want to go out and have drinks or something. All right, files, course files, I already showed you this, just another way of getting to it. Okay, so that's pretty much the layout of the course as far as the place that we go to communicate with each other, where I put information for you. That's about it. I'll see you next week, and until then, have a good little rest of your break.